How Google Ads work for local service businesses. Roofers, movers, contractor, construction, plumbers, electricians, law, accounting, tax firms, cleaners, name it, it's included. If you ever wonder why some companies are getting leads all day, every day, 24/7, 12 months a year, and other companies are burning cash, sitting around, it all comes to understand this specific process. We are going to find out how all this works in 5 steps from a panoramic perspective. So first thing first, you need to know that 72% of consumers use Google to find local services. Example, whenever someone searches for plumbers near me, moving company near me, construction, kitchen, home renovation, your company, your services, name it, that's how it starts. But guess what? This is a bonus. 65% of your competitors are not advertising. So this means it's a huge opportunity for you to place yourself above 65% of your competitors. And of course, if your ads are good enough, efficient, effective, sharp, you can get to the top 10%. So essentially, you can slice out the best pieces from the cake, the market. Now, step two, every time someone searches for your services, Google triggers an auction because we are competing with other companies that offer the same service that you do. Now, who wins the auction, who wins the customer is determined by mainly two factors. Mainly, not only, mainly. So the first one is bidding amount, aka how much are you willing to spend for that click, for that auction. And of course, because Google wants to make it fair, it also depends from quality score, which is how relevant and trustworthy your ads, landing page, website, assets, all the structure is. And here's the thing, the better the score, less you pay for the same click, for the same opportunity to win that customer, which ultimately lower the cost per lead. And this is one of the reasons a well-optimized campaign can always beat competitors who are spending more. So we won the first battle, people click on your ad, but the war is not finished yet. Why? Because this is the most imperative moment when people land on your website, or better, a hyper-specific landing page with minimal distraction. One offer, no extra menu items, one offer, one button. If you did a good job here, you get the call or the form submission. So this is the make or break point many companies fail to achieve. I find many of them saying, oh, we got just clicks. Step number 4, at this point we won 2/3 of the battle. The war never ends. Anyway, step 4, it's all about responding fast enough, following up properly and correctly. This is it. So if your sales are sharp enough, you know exactly what you're doing. But essentially, it's let's make an example. Someone fills up a form, you receive the information. Ideally, the best thing we can do is to have a CRM or an AI automation that sends back at the same instant to the prospect something like, hey dude, we received your XYZ information. We are on our quote, on our estimate. We'll get back to you in ABC time or as soon as possible. Why this? Because it shows that you're organized, you're systematized, you're sharp. It shows that you're a pro. And of course, the universal rule following up, because we all know that majority of the prospects never close at the first touch point. So you gotta follow up 5, 6, 7 day time frame, whatever it takes. Be a professional. Step 5. So at this point, you wanna know if you're successful or not. Track it. Use numbers. Math is not an opinion, it's a fact. So what are the numbers, the metrics that we're looking at in order of importance? Cost per click. Then you have conversion rate. This number, which I really love, it's enough to tell the effectiveness and efficiency and quality of all your advertising effort. Another important number is cost per lead, how much that opportunity costed you. Now, of course, it depends from industry to industry, but generally, home improvement trades, a good cost per lead, it's between 30 to 60, $70. And of course, booking rate. Now, here I expect you to be sharp on your sales and book as much as possible from those requested quotes. So ideally to be enough profitable, 40, 30% closing rate. If you want to thrive, 50, 60% plus. And so that's how Google Ads essentially work from a panoramic perspective. without going into details too much. That's how it works essentially. Okay, so a brief case study. A client of ours, he was running Google Ads for 3 years, tried different agencies, different individuals, different professionals, whatever. He wasn't sleeping well. So we came in, fixed it in 60 days. So we reduced his cost per lead from 120 to 45. And also his booking rate, his sales was around 20-30%. We've been generous enough to go the extra mile, help him also on that side, and he was able to get to a 60% booking rate. Now, brief disclaimer, this is a proven, scalable 24/7 client acquisition system. So it works no matter the trade or the industry you're in. Plumbers, movers, roofers, accounting firms, name it, we have it. So essentially, why all this system works? Well, because we made sure to nail it down and excel and constantly improve in each of the steps. Conclusion. So now that you understand how the complete Google Ads process can drive consistent leads and grow your local business, send these to a fellow business owner. As long as it's not your competitor, you don't want them to use this against you, of course, right? I also leave the link of this slick presentation so you can go through it on your own pace. See you next.